Welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to see pig in action. I'm going to demonstrate how pig Latin works in pig. We will be running different sample queries to see how we can process data and interact with them. With this lecture, I have also attached sample datasets and scripts which I'll use in this demo. For demonstration, I have already uploaded sample datasets into HDFS. As we learned in our previous lectures, Pig Latin is a data flow language, and each processing steps or relations result in a new dataset. Let's see them in action. I will be demonstrating the queries using Hortonworks web interface as well as Pig grunt cell. Pig can process anything. If a schema for the data is available, Pig will make use of it both for upfront error checking and for optimization. But if no schema is available, Pig will still process the data, making the best guesses it can based on how the script treats the data. Let's run some sample queries. So I'll go to Pig editor and let me load the query. So I have a file sitting in HDFS in this location. Okay, so I'm loading the data by specifying a schema. And in the second step, I'm taking some sample of the bag E. And finally, in the third step, I'm dumping the results on the screen. Let's run it. It will take some minutes to run. So this is the result. Let's run some other sample queries on pig grunt cell. So I'll go to Hortonworks home directory and I'll type pig. After some time, we will be in pig grunt cell. And from pig grunt cell, we can execute pig Latin scripts. Now we are in the pig grunt cell. Let me copy a sample query. Okay. So in this query, I'm loading the data from HDFS by specifying a schema. And in the second step, I'm limiting the rows by 10. And finally printing the results on a screen. Let me run it here. So you can see the results here. Now let us run some query using group by statement. So this will launch some MapReduce job to process the data, and finally it will print the results on the screen. So you can see the status here. It is taking some time. Now 25% is completed. %50 completed. Now 75% is completed. So look at the result here. Now let's run a join query in Pig. So we will be counting number of employees by department. In the first relation, I am loading employee data. In the second relation, I am loading department data. And in the third relation, I am joining the two bags EMP and DEP by department ID. In the next relation, I am doing group by department name. In the fifth relation, I am doing unique counts by each department and generating the groups. And finally, I am printing the results. Let's run it. It will again launch the MapReduce job. It will take few minutes to complete. Let's wait. And you can see the MapReduce status here. It will throw the logs. 25% is completed. Now 75% is completed. Here is the result. So this is the count of employees by department. Now if you want to store pig results into HDFS, so you can do that by using a store operator. Let's have a look on the sample query. So in the last, I am specifying a store operator and specifying the output location in HDFS. Let's run it. It will again launch the MapReduce job. Will take some minutes to complete. %25 is completed. %50 is completed. %75 is completed. So the job has been successfully completed. We can see the results in HDFS. So we can go to file browser. Let me refresh it. Go to sample data, pig output, and you can see the results. Now let's run a word count problem in pig. So we will be finding the occurrence of hello word and world word in a given sample data. In the first relation, I am loading the sample data sets. In the second relation, I am doing tokenization. In the third relation, I am doing filter operation for hello word and world word. In the fourth relation, I am doing group by operation by the word. And for each word, I am doing count operation and finally printing the results. Let's run it. Sorry. Let me paste it here. So it will launch MapReduce job and we can look at the status here. It will take few minutes to complete. Let's wait. 50% is completed. Look at the results here. I hope you got the idea about how pig Latin works in pig. That's all for pig demo. Go and practice on your machine today. See you in the next lecture.